Hello everyone, Agent Bravo 7 is here, and welcome to Albuquerque. We're going to be doing some testing and actually test flying of this absolutely beautiful vehicle that was released literally 5 hours ago. Seahawk Gaming, Kitty Monster, hey, welcome aboard. Seahawk Gaming is already salty because she has trouble learning helicopters and is jealous. Okay, maybe there's some kind of other reason, but yeah, sorry, I had to. Anyway, to see more about this Halo, you can take a look at this website. It's a fairly new developer. Well, it's their first model, made in less than half a year, so don't expect anything especially crazy. Starflies, hi, welcome aboard. So yeah, this is the aircraft that silhouette of which you might recognize from an 80s show. Yes, Airwolf was basically modeled after Bell 222. This is the modification 222 UT, which is basically a skid VIP version. We have some nice executive interior here with a lot of cup holders, nice comfy seats. Most of the doors work as they supposed to. By the way, just 25 bucks, so definitely consider it. Just don't consider it as a first helicopter because I wouldn't recommend it for training. I won't get into a very deep explanation why, but long story short, it's let's say it's very unusual for a Halo. It has a pretty unusual feel, so I will again recommend if you want a good training helicopter, take a look at Gimbal Cabri by V Skylabs, and otherwise maybe even the Explain Default Sikorsky S76. This one I honestly wouldn't recommend it to anyone without any prior experience. Anyway, that's a pretty typical Bell 2-engine turboprop helicopter. Actually, should I say turboshaft? As you can see, mostly steam gauges. It was basically developed in the 70s and started to be commercially sold and flown in the 60s, in the 80s. So definitely has this streamlined feel that most of the 80s aircraft have. Also, as you can see, we're here with this Seawolf-like livery, with a little exception of those green lines below. I think they add some streamlined feeling to the lower part, so definitely not complaining. Some music a little bit, let's mention something into Sim2 Kit Pro. Oh my goodness, definitely not in my 100% today. And I'm gonna fly Halo in a 17 knots gusts. So yeah. Right. So that took a while. Let's actually get to flying. To show you, people already hate me, as well as VATSIM. That just got kicked me off. Alright. Why does it feel so confusing? Okay, let's actually start her up. It's not a very difficult aircraft to start up actually. Nothing specifically crazy. Checklist is not really. Well, I prefer to have some more explanations and other things. I honestly would prefer the real Bell flight manual, but it gets you the job, so I guess it works. Okay, battery switch is on. Backlight is quite bright. Hey, Fresno J, welcome aboard. Indicator alerts on. Not adjusting for now. Not bright. Master cohesion reset. Okay. Controls checked. Hey, PFMTD, thank you so much for 4 months, and thank you so much for 4 months of your subscription. Welcome aboard, PFMTD, one of the MVPs of this channel. Okay. Standby altitude indicator check. Yep, it's working. What else do we have here? Like, I generally know what and how should I do, but I don't want to do this like completely randomly. Kind of do this the more or less correct way. Okay, force stream switch on. And rotor brake off. This is actually a pretty weird part. The rotor brake, for some reason, with the engine off, it resets itself after switching to the external view and back. Midfly Studio, hey, welcome aboard. Thanks for stopping by. What else do we need to do to keep this thing from trying to kill itself? Yeah, that's a legitimate question in this one, because let's say it flies not what you used to if you've flown other helicopters. By the way, there's this little neat feature that allows you to swap the GPS and radio units with one click of a mouse, partially to get to have easier access through this ridiculous collective, partially to just give you some kind of variety depending on your own needs. Alright, force stream switch is on. RPMs to minimum. Fuel quantity gains. Actually, speaking of fuel weight imbalance, let's see. Put some stuff in. fuel quantity indicators are kind of weird. Total internal fuel weight. Wait, internal. Do they mean there will be something else? I'm not sure. Yeah, it. Let's say it has everything that could be put on it. Anything you can imagine put on the collective, you have on that collective. Right. Fire extinguisher switch is normal. Magnetic compass set. Altimeter on. Okay, looks like we have Albuquerque 80s, so yep, they just went offline. GG. Alright, so since they just went offline, let's use Active Sky 80s. For some reason I can't hear anything.
Kilo Alpha Bravo Quebec Airport information Kilo 1952 Zulu weather wind 212 at 8 gusting to 17 visibility 10 sky condition few clouds at 1000 temperature 19 dew point -10 altimeter 2999 advise on initial contact you have information Kilo.
That's quite the winds, I'll tell you.
Kilo Alpha.
With the GTN 430 combo, I even still have a full radio stack. Kind of overkill. I'm actually not sure. Yeah, that's a little confusing for me as well, but I guess the developer wants to add some other options for this, and maybe with the GTNs being replaced with something else, the radio stack will still have its purpose. Don't forget that in the real ones, the 530, 430 are basically the retrofit, because well, they weren't around when the helicopters were. Right. By the way, the developer actually stated that this is gonna be still work in progress despite the release. I mean, that kind of makes sense. So there will be improvements, updates, and whatnot. So definitely expect something to change. All right, let me see. Yeah, Fresno J, this is exactly the one I linked to you, and yeah. This is the one. Okay, I'm not sure what's the water break logic here. Hopefully this is gonna be fixed soon. And it just got released. Yeah, not sure how it works. Anyway, let's test the lights. Lights are fine, although I would like them. The part just needs to rejects a little. Yeah, I guess so. I'm honestly mostly happy with the skids, but yeah, the actual 222, the full version would be nice too. Right. Now let's open the fuel valves and the primers. Tanks interconnect, not quite. Hydraulic on. And rotor brake, we already checked it, so check again. Okay, now let's do the engine start. By the way, see this panel? Yep. Working passenger lights. Okay, motion panel test. I'm not sure why it's here. It's basically same purpose. Right? Yep. It's the same. Yep, totally agree. Now, anti-collision, position light switches. Rotor blades clear. Hey Pixel Pingin, welcome aboard. Oh, she definitely looks fancy. And now the part that didn't work for me for the first time, but worked for the most after that. Open the guard and start an engine one. Got the engine rising. Open the fuel. And here we go. Nice start. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. It's fine. No, didn't exceed the horsepower. Okay, now this part is actually what I don't really like. I think the shaking effect is exaggerated. I think it's just too much. I mean, it gets better after like a couple of minutes when the engine stabilizes, but I think it's just too much. Right, engine 1 nicely started and stabilized. Generator 1 connected. Bus 1 interconnect. Fuel 1 primer. Close the guard. Open this one. Start engine. Yeah, this is actually a very interesting rotor, and alright. Oh wow. Yeah, that was definitely a little crazy, right? Yeah, the fact it's two-blader definitely adds to the visual instability. By the way, we have the noise cancelling headset that basically just reduces a bit the master volume, as I found out. Oh boy, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, here's something else. Okay, I think we got a nice start here. Generator 2 on. Fuel primer off. Bus interconnect on. Now, environmental system. Nothing else is really needed. What do we have here? Battery relay, battery temperature. And this is why I don't like that it doesn't have any checklist with it. Any emergency checklist with it, because that kinda, when something happens, makes you wonder what have you done wrong. A failed system, battery temperature. Okay, you know what? Let's try the run up. Maybe it will help. Just full. Okay, that was a little too much. Yeah, let's try to find this fan control if it's here. Contact, communication, power. Yeah, that's raises a question, honestly. No, I don't see anything that resembles battery ventilation switch. Yeah, I know. I disconnected the buses interconnect. Thought maybe the battery charger having some problems or something like that. Doesn't seem so. Right. What are the switches next to the tab? Let's see. That's the compass control and the GPS control. 22 volts. Okay, generators off. No problems here. Generator on. Buzzer to connect. And here it goes. I don't know, maybe when the battery will charge, it will just go away, but for now, something is definitely kind of weird. Yes, look, actually, look at this. As it charges, we have it less and less, so I guess we can just continue. Maybe a bug, maybe, I mean, it's an old chopper. Right. Let's open the... Yes. Yep, my internet is not at its best condition. Let's see if the ATC came back. Albuquerque center is on, and we got our friend below minimums on the ATC right now. So yeah. Alright, guys, I'm gonna leave you just for a second now because, well, took quite a time. Yep, Aqua, this is a new Bell 222, and guys, I'm gonna be right back real soon. Hold on. Alright, let's put it on idle for now. Listen to those magnificent sounds. And guys, I'm gonna be right back. Alright. This is closed. Soon. Yep, the battery has charged, and as you can see, it disappeared. So looks like that was the issue. Yeah, back. Little bit of over torque. I just got back. Everything fine. Alright, anything we forgot? Let's turn on the blower actually. The fog definitely not required. Passenger ventilation, open aft. Everything is fine. Yeah, I honestly think this model has a lot of potential. I'm gonna post a link again, guys. If you like it, again, don't get it as your first helicopter, but if you have some kind of experience, definitely check it out. It's yeah, it's a very new developer. It's their first model. It's not one person, but at least a team of 5 people. So, and I think for the period of time they had, they did a great job. So definitely check this out. Just 25 bucks again. For 25 bucks, you won't buy a Coronado plane. And this is definitely exceeds it. Yes, Avatar is here, and paint kit is available with the purchase. So just go ahead and paint away. Alright, let's continue. What do I have here? Albuquerque Center 127.85. 127. 5.
Delta 1267, squawk 0754. 0754, 1267.
Yeah.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 493 is with you, flight level 390.
Alright, before takeoff checklist, run up hydraulic oil gauges, set throttles full.
Southwest 493, squawk 0764.
P2 heaters
0764,
not required,
Southwest 493.
definitely anti-ice not required.
Southwest 2272, make sure squawk 0742.
Roger, 0742, 2270.
Carefully in some collective.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 706, flight level 210, requesting higher. Southwest 706, climb and maintain, flight level 370. Up to 370, Southwest 706. Delta 1267, radar contact, 15 miles east of the Panhandle via wire, level 360.
It feels really light. Feels really light.
Allegiant 22, taxi to the ramp via November.
Don't forget that we have 17 knots gusts here, so
Allegiant 22, taxi to the ramp via November, Juliet, and Foxtrot.
Pixel Penguin, no, I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so. This doesn't fly as
Southwest
train
2272, radar contact 30
You
miles
would
east of the
definitely learn to
VOR,
fly
descent via the Eagle
something
6
like
arrival, runway
Capri
26 transition,
or
the Phoenix
Robinson
altimeter
Air
2992.
R22.
Copy 2992, descend via the
Definitely not
Eagle
in
6,
this thing,
runway 26, transition
because
Southwest
it
2217.
flies, it has its own quirks.
Southwest 493
My
to
goodness,
contact
how
10
many
miles northwest of
southwest
El
are there?
Paso VOR. Welcome.
Right, the southwests. Okay, so what are we gonna do, guys?
American 842,
Let
contact
me
Phoenix
think,
approach
let me think.
128.45, correction 128.65.
Let's actually do a little get avoid that LT. Okay. Let's let's just tour a city or something, because we never did. I don't think
Allegiant
there's
9852, Albuquerque Center, I have your clearance.
anyone local,
We're ready, Allegiant 9852.
so altitude
Allegiant 9852,
992.
cleared to Los Angeles via the Roadrunner 3 Zuni transition as filed. Climb via the SID, except maintain 10,000, departure frequency with V, squawk 0752.
There we go. See winds 21288 21288.
Sorry.
Let's cue the wind and
Alright, we're cleared to Los
also, I
Angeles
haven't
via
tried the autopilot
Romeo
yet, but
Delta, Romeo
it's
November, Romeo 3
definitely
departures
here.
and transitions.
Not really sure how it
Files,
works.
climb via SID, accept, maintain 10,000. Departure
Possibly
frequency is going to be with
through
you,
the
squawk
OT.
0752. Allegiant 9052. Voyager 9852, read back correct, expect runway 26 for departure, call for taxi. 26 departure, call for taxi, Allegiant 9852.
Albuquerque Center, good afternoon. Helicopter 22287, type Bell 222 Slant Golf, V for departure to the west. We are on the ground at Albuquerque International on the at Atlantic.
November 22287, Albuquerque Center, departure from the ramp at your own risk. The Albuquerque wind 220 at 8, gusting 17.
Copy the risk, helicopter 22287.
And helicopter 22287, did you want flight following today?
Yeah, that will be appreciated.
Helicopter 22287, when able, squawk 0717.
Park 0717, helicopter 22287.
United 8511, contact Los Angeles Center 125.8. FedEx 1331, correction, Delta 1331, ready to pick up I-4.
Right.
Delta 1331, stand by.
Something like this. Let's turn on the landing lights. Actually, my handy shortcut. Landing lights are really classy here, but it doesn't have strobes, by the way.
Southwest 2635.
Southwest 2635, Albuquerque Center. Descend via the Bruiser 1 arrival, runway 26 transition, the Phoenix altimeter 29902.
At a Bruiser 1 arrival for transition for runway 26, altimeter 29992, Southwest 2635.
Let's fix it. Hovering a little bit. And this is gonna be westbound departure.
At Albuquerque Center, American 8 Heavy, with West. American 8 Heavy, go ahead. confirm, sir. Can we get a climb to flight level 410? American 8 Heavy, climb and maintain, flight level 410. Climb and maintain, level 410, American 8 Heavy.
ABQ Center, helicopter 22287, 5800, climbing 6000.
Helicopter 22287, I don't have you on the radar yet, I'll let you know, you probably need to get a little bit higher.
Roger. Master Caution still freaking out, not sure why exactly. We're already doing 80 knots. Okay, didn't even notice. By the way, unlike freeware Bell's 428, the fourth stream and basically the streams work correctly. So that's a plus. And here we are. Okay. Whoa. Seiko Gaming, thank you for stopping by and good night. Okay, those gusts are brutal. Fucking Charlie, should be at least. Oops. Maybe at around 7,000 it's gonna be noticeable. Albuquerque helicopter 22278, any chance you can see us?
Helicopter 22287, negative, not yet. Terrain's pretty high up there, you might need to, I might not see you until you're above 7 or 8 or 8,000 is my guess.
Roger that, thanks for the help. We will report when we'll be at some waypoint, so you just know where to look at 22287.
Helicopter 22287, roger. Thanks, Diana.
No problem, Ryan. Okay, doesn't look like we have here any specific reporting points. Also, technically we can enter any Delta or Charlie within the area because We are with a two-way radio contact, so let me see. Oh my goodness, those gusts are not. It's not as much about the length as about the width of the blade skinny. And two blades create less of the four blades. Basically, the more blades, the more torque they can transfer into the air. But the more blades, the more drag they create. So basically, the less efficient they are.
Allegiant 1721, standby
at,
for PDC.
At a lower loads or speeds.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 1250 with you, flight level 370.
Right. Now, where are we?
Southwest 1250, Albuquerque Center, squawk 0772.
Only
0772, Southwest 1250. And Allegiant 1721, Albuquerque.
Did you say something for Allegiant 1721?
Yeah, Allegiant 1721, just be advised your fly out altitude of 330 is incorrect for your direction of flight. Would you like flight level 340 or flight level 320?
Right, let's get to
Looks like 320, Allegiant
downtown
721.
1000.
Alright, Allegiant 1721, I'll amend that and I'll have your PDC in just a second.
Albuquerque Center, American 478, cancel 210, 20 miles northeast of Phoenix.
American 478, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Yeah, definitely gives more torque, Genie.
Maintain 330, thanks, American 478.
Southwest 1250, Albuquerque Center, radar contact about 5 miles south of the Toby VOR. Welcome.
G.
Helicopter 22287, Albuquerque Center, radar contact about, it's like 10 miles northwest of the Albuquerque airport.
Yeah, that checks 7600, and be advised we will be heading eastbound approximately along the I-40 towards downtown Albuquerque.
Roger, maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR, helicopter 22287. Right. Radio contact. Following I-40. Oh.
Mirage
There's not much
197,
else to follow.
contact Kansas City Center, 125.72. 125.72, Mirage 197 hit.
Oh wow. That's some crazy gusts. What is, because I guess this is well known. By the way, it has a really great rotor, really hard to catch.
Helicopter 22287, radar contact lost, I'll advise and re-established.
Roger, we'll advise if we'll do any course changes, helicopter 22287.
Helicopter 22287, roger, thanks.
This is how it's usually with Halos. Appear,
Southwest
disappear, appear,
2635,
disappear,
contact
appear,
Albert
disappear.
Correction, Phoenix approach 128.65.
12865.
By the way, not something that that will be really helpful right now, but we also have here is this little thing. Fully controllable searchlight. Alright, this looks like I think I-70. Just really make things a little more interesting then. Oh, don't forget that we are in a pretty thin air. The Albuquerque 1000. Oh my goodness, that FNO, I mean... wait a minute, what's the FNO? Philadelphia? No, I confused it, because tomorrow there will be something...
Desert Jet 653, Albuquerque Center, fantastic afternoon, common maintain, flight level 240.
On Saturday there will be something... Let's say, something that doesn't make any sense for me. Actually, check it out if there's any other pads we can try to utilize. Yeah, Philly. So for the Saturday, they chose the venue. They're actually gonna be doing a Key West overload. I'm sorry, guys. Any kind of an event in Key West is already an overload, because Key West is a tiny airport. Key West is tiny. Oh, by the way, say hi to the mountains that we basically flew into during the last FNO at Albuquerque. This is exactly those mountains, extending up to 11,000. Terrain, pull up. Also, what I don't really understand about this Halo is that the look at the ball. Look at the ball.
Albuquerque Center, good afternoon. Delta 6112 is looking for IFR to LA.
Delta 6112, standby.
Right, now we really want to keep it below 7,000.
Delta 6112, resend your flight plan. I'm showing a flight plan from Allentown to Greer.
Oh, sorry, we forgot to refile, sorry. We'll get on that.
No worries. Helicopter 22287, radar contact restored about, looks like 8 miles northeast of the Albuquerque airport.
Checks helicopter 22287. Have a radio altimeter on board? No, I don't believe so. I don't think we have a radio altimeter here.
Delta 6112, we resent our flight plan, so we'll get IFR to LA.
Delta 6112, roger, standby. Delta 6112, check PVC.
Right, here's the airport.
Southwest 493, contact Houston Center, 126.905. 126.905, Southwest 493. Thank you, have a good day. You too.
Also, as you can see, I just a tiny bit reduced the collective and we're already dropping almost like a rock, so keep this in mind. Again, guys, don't, I already told this a couple of times, I'm gonna say that again, don't choose it as your first helicopter. This thing is quirky.
Southwest 2272, contact Phoenix approach 128.65. 2.65, Southwest 2272, thanks. Helicopter 22287, radar contact lost.
Roger, 2287. Yeah, Pixel Pigman. Honestly, I loved. I don't believe I would if that would be my first. It's my first PW heli for XP11. Snow J, I mean, you've flown a couple of them, so pretty sure you'll be fine. Alright, let's find some interesting spot to land. The sounds are, by the way, recorded from the real thing, so I think they still need some fixing, but
Skywest 5435, Albuquerque Center,
already
roger,
absolutely
turn,
beautiful.
actually disregard.
yeah.
Legion 9852 is ready for taxi at Albuquerque.
I got you, G.
Allegiant 9852, runway 26, taxi via Alpha, the Albuquerque Center.
That's called Explorer. That's called Explorer. That's
Can we
called
get, actually, can we get runway 8, Allegiant 9852?
Person of Discovery.
Allegiant 9852, sure, just be advised the Albuquerque winds are showing 220 at 6, gusting 20. If you want runway 8, that's also via Alpha.
Okay, 2 via, 8 via Alpha, thank you. Allegiant 9852.
Right, let's see if there's any place we can land downtown. Yes, there flies, exactly. Oh wow.
Skywest 5435, climb and maintain, flight level 220. Skywest 5435, turn 20 degrees right, vectors for your climb.
Albuquerque United 1630 360.
United 1630, Albuquerque Center, roger, hello.
Let's see. This, by the way, paper Albuquerque by Mr. X. I guess that adds a lot to the... Oh, and I honestly recognize this place from American Truck Simulator, so...
That was 5435. Maintain flight level 230.
Right, let's see if there's anywhere we can land. There's...
And Sky was 5435, just confirm flight level 230.
It doesn't look like there's any kind of helipad around. In a hospital also.
And Sky was 5435, I'll have your final in about 1 to 2 minutes. There's lower traffic ahead of you.
Alright,
Allegiant 1721, ready to taxi.
Allegiant 17-1, did you want runway 8 as well, or 26?
Affirm, we'll take 8.
Allegiant 1721, runway 8, taxi via Alpha, follow a company Allegiance A319, taxiing out.
station. There's something we are approaching, so...
Taxi via Alpha, we'll follow the company A319, Allegiant
Try to find
1721.
it.
Delta 1331, taxi runway 8, please.
Delta 1331, did you want runway 8 or runway 26?
Runway 8, please, Delta 1331.
Delta 1321, runway 8, taxi via Alpha, follow an Allegiant A319, he's taxiing out right now.
Roger, taxi runway 8, we'll follow the Allegiant for Delta 1331.
Environment is kind of...
Sky was 5435, climb and maintain, flight level 300, clear direct to Messy.
Right, should be somewhere directly above.
Desert Jet 653, contact Los Angeles Center 12518, we'll see ya.
Delta Jet, I believe that's the charter. I don't see any helipad here.
Southwest 706, traffic 12 o'clock, 20 miles, opposite direction. Level flight level 360 is a A321. Looking no joy, Southwest 706, keep looking here. Delta 1267 traffic, 12 o'clock opposite direction, level flight level 370, 737. Delta 1267, we're looking for traffic.
Kind of
Allegiant 9852 is ready to take off, runway 8 Albuquerque.
Allegiant 9852, the Albuquerque wind 220 at 6, gusting 20, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 8, Allegiant 9852.
Mountain 196, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain, flight level 320. And after 22287 Albuquerque Center, safe position and relative to Albuquerque Airport.
stand by 2287. Helicopter 2287, we are at 5,500 north, about 2 miles from Albuquerque Airport.
Helicopter 22287, roger, thanks. Still on, not on radar. I got 3 large airliners departing Albuquerque.
And what's the direction of departure, Helicopter 2287?
Helicopter 22287, they're departing eastbound.
Roger, we'll keep an eye out, Helicopter 2287.
And Allegiant 9852, caution traffic, a helicopter about 2 miles north of the field at 5,500.
Alright, we'll watch out for the helicopter, Legion 9052.
American calling unanswered, go ahead.
Well, no helipad sadly.
In Albuquerque Center, Delta 1267, we have traffic inside the factor. American 438, Albuquerque Center, comment maintained, flight level 280. Yeah, Delta holding short is, say the numbers. The Delta holding short at Albuquerque, say the numbers. 1331. Delta 1331, runway 8, clear for takeoff. The Albuquerque wind 220 at 6, gusting 20.
Correction, Delta 1331, we're clear for takeoff, runway 8, we got the winds, thank you.
Albuquerque Center, Helicopter 2287, we have an airliner in sight. About at our 2 or 3 o'clock.
Roger, thanks. And a Southwest 706 traffic, no passenger. Southwest 706, thanks. Delta 1267 traffic, no passenger. Roger, 1267.
Delta 6112 is requesting Largo 3 for new departure.
Delta 6112, that's approved.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
Delta 6112 is ready for taxi.
Delta 6112, runway 8, taxi via Alpha.
8 via Alpha, Delta 6112.
Allegiant 9852, Albuquerque Center, radar contacts, altitude.
Passing through 9,000, Legion 9852.
Allegiant 9852, climate maintained, flight level 380.
Climb maintain 380, Legion 9852.
Skywest 5435, contact Los Angeles Center 12518.
It's 4. Albuquerque Center, Helicopter 2287, we're going to be heading northeast towards one of the helipads within the city, Helicopter 2287.
Helicopter 22287, you were accept on, say again.
Helicopter 22287, we're going to be heading northeast.
Helicopter 22287, roger. And then the Allegiant holding short is at 1721. The Allegiant holding short, runway 8 at Albuquerque is at 1721.
Affirm.
Allegiant 1721, wind 220 at 6, gusting 20, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 8, Legion 1721.
Yeah, let's see if this one is landable. is.
Delta 1331, Albuquerque Center, radar contact, say altitude.
That's through 8,600, Delta 1331.
Delta 1331,
So
climb and
level
maintain
3.
level 360.
Flight level 360, Delta 1331.
American 438, contact Los Angeles Center, 125.8.
Oh wow.
You too.
Really don't like helicopters, do they? Senior developers. We just have no idea that we're out there. Right.
American 899, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Oh wow. Over. Twins. Melter Phase G, hello, welcome aboard, and I would say that flight simulators are, well, about as hard to learn as it is to learn to fly in real life.
Southwest 1250, leaving my airspace to the south, Fort Worth Center online, monitor advisory 122.8, we'll see ya. 22.8, Southwest 1250, see ya.
Albuquerque Center, helicopter 22287, we are heading back southbound, gonna enter the Charlie within 2 minutes.
Helicopter 22287, Albuquerque Center, roger, maintain north of the runway 8, center line at all times.
Maintain north of runway 8 center line at all times, helicopter 2.
Delta 6112, Albuquerque Center, you ready?
For
Delta 6112, squawk mode Charlie, runway 8, clear for takeoff, Phoenix wind 220 gusting 20, be advised there's a helicopter operating north of the field, looks like 10 to 20 miles.
runway 8, clear for takeoff, and we have noted the traffic, Delta 6112.
Allegiant 9852, say airspeed.
We're
Okay, honestly, I'm
passing
committed
through,
now to finding this
we're going
helipad.
down to 10 knots.
210 knots for Allegiant 9852.
Yeah, I don't know what our plane's doing right now. Let's keep us going low.
It's not as
Alright,
much
Allegiant
about calling,
9852,
it's more
turn
like,
left,
it's more about
30
considering.
degrees, vectors for your climb.
Left 30 degrees, vectors for my climb. Agent 9050.
Cause if you can treat a flight sim as a game, but you won't go too far, honestly, if you.
Delta 1331, turn 30 degrees right, vectors for your climb.
Delta 1331, 30 degrees to the right, vectors for climb.
See. Right.
American 4736, Albuquerque Center, verify.
Tower 57 Spy, thanks for the raid, Dave. Welcome aboard, everyone.
American 4736, Albuquerque Center, roger. Delta 1331 traffic, 10 o'clock, 5 miles, a Allegiant A319 climbing out of flight level
Air to
230.
a MiG-22, thanks for the follow, welcome to the
Delta
agency.
1331.
Delta 1331, roger, thanks.
Your guys might be missing something, especially while trying to land this thing.
Helicopter 22287, I got airliner departing, Delta 737 departing runway 8, he's east of the field, you can cross all runways.
Roger, thanks, helicopter 22287. Departing runway 8. Runway 8 would be... Okay. That's actually already...
Albuquerque Center, Legion 721 back.
Master Chief Pilot, yeah, this is what I'm
We
talking
just
about.
had to assess a Wi-Fi issue.
Allegiant 1721.
Try to find this helipad. Should be dead ahead.
Alright, Legion 1721, you spawned right on top of a departing Delta Boeing 737. For now, turn right heading 180, refactors for your departure.
Right, heading 180, Legion 1721.
Should be a TV thing. Which means...
Delta 6112, be advised, I had a aircraft spawn right over you. He's turning to the right now. He's at 10,000, about 2 miles to your 12 o'clock.
And I don't have anything.
Mountain 196, contact Los Angeles Center 125.4.
It's faster.
Delta 1267, say block number. Delta 1267, Albuquerque Center, say block number.
Quite a steep turn for a hill.
Delta 1331, clear direct to Drake VOR.
Clear direct to Drake VOR for Delta 1331.
United 616, Albuquerque Center, roger.
In about needles and haystacks.
1331, is it okay to go step away for about 3 minutes?
Just as long as you're directed Drake VOR, then you can step away, yes.
Roger, we're going to Drake VOR now, Delta 1331. We'll follow.
Roger, thanks.
Where's it? Oh, come on.
Allegiant 9852, turn 60 degrees right, vectors for your climb now.
60 degrees right, Allegiant 9852.
Yep, Dave, this is
And Allegiant
exactly the
1721
star
on
of
course for
the
your
Airwolf
descent.
show, Bell 222.
Roger, Allegiant 1721.
Alright, so I guess no helipads
American
first.
899, contact Los Angeles Center 125.4.
Store flag.
Actually, American 899, stand by frequency. I need them to accept the handoff first.
Oh. Get to the airport. Yeah.
November 22287, landing at the ramp at your own risk. The Albuquerque wind 2206, gusting 20.
Yeah, you guessed our intentions right. Landing at ramp out on risk, helicopter 2287. Okay.
Allegiant 9852, cleared direct to the Drake VOR.
Clear direct, Drake VOR, Allegiant 9852.
Actually, an interesting fact about Airwolf. Airwolf,
Albuquerque
the
Center,
Bell
call sign,
222
fly
that
FI
played the Airwolf
3555.
role.
On the ground at Albuquerque, request IFR to
After
Los
the
Angeles.
movie career, lived and died a hero. They
Aircraft
sold
calling for
her to
clearance.
Germany,
The Firefly, stand by
where
to be
it worked as a
And just verify
as a
call
medical
sign,
helicopter,
fly FI.
and
Roger.
it crashed
American 899, contact Los
tragically
Angeles Center 125.8.
in a thunderstorm on a mission. Oh my. Now let's try to keep it more or less safe and find that Atlantic. Okay, Eclipse Airspace, the home of Eclipse Jets, Planet Coops, welcome aboard. And here's Atlantic.
Southwest 3637, leading my airspace to the east. Fort Worth Center offline, monitor advisory 122.8.
Low descent. Careful. As I already mentioned, this helicopter is really hard to catch the vortex ring state, thanks for the wide blades, but it's definitely not impossible. Still got to be careful. Okay, landing lights on.
Southwest 5472, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain, flight level 360. Allegiant 1721, clear direct the Drake VOR.
Drake VOR, can we get the identifier for that?
Delta Romeo Kilo.
Say again for 1721?
That's Delta Romeo Kilo.
Delta Romeo Kilo, Legion 1721.
American 222, climb and maintain flight level 300.
And we're at the ramp. Albuquerque Center, helicopter 22287, safely at the ramp at Atlantic. Thanks for the services and see you again, Ryan.
Helicopter 22287, roger. Thanks for flying, Diana. We'll see you.
Alright guys, so this
Delta
was it
1331,
for
we're
now.
back with you, sorry. It took a little longer than we expected.
Delta 1331,
And
roger. No
gosh,
worries.
I am happy with this thing. I am happy. Alright,
20. Visibility 10. Your clouds at 12 south.
Albuquerque Center,
Altimeter
United 1630 and
Arrival.
yep,
Dave,
Dave, absolutely, without
Yeah,
any doubt.
1630, every time you transmit, I hear an Aegis.
Right close.
Yeah.
With
Lights
American
off.
8, leaving my airspace to the east. Fort Worth Center offline, monitoring intercom
Albuquerque.
12218, see ya.
122.8.
Alright, let's see how to shut it down.
Legion 1721, I didn't realize Drake wasn't on your flight plan, so for now, clear direct Drake, after Drake, direct Gabble, rest of route unchanged.
Right, collect full now, cyclic centered, throttles, RPM decrease to,
Albuquerque United 1630, top of descent.
and start 2 minutes.
United 1630, Albuquerque Center, descend via the Sandia 3 arrival, runway 26 transition, the Albuquerque Center, the Albuquerque altimeter 2996.
Yeah, runway 26 for arrival. Yoides only has runway 21 for the approach.
Right, let's start 2 minutes on the
United
chronometer.
1630, stand by.
Okay, now that's glitchy. Alright, P2 heaters, off. Blowers, good. Off.
United 1630, expect runway 21 for arrival.
21 for arrival,
Lights off.
United 1630.
They already are.
November 301 Alpha Sierra, descend via the Bruiser 1 arrival, runway 26 transition, Phoenix altimeter 2992.
Generators. Off.
Allegiant 1721, were we ever cleared to climb past 10,000?
Buses
Allegiant
interconnect
1721,
off.
I may have forgotten that. Comment
Bus
maintain
line
flight level
terminal.
340.
Okay. Alpha Originals is hosting us for 35 years. Thank you so much for the host. Unfortunately, we're already wrapping up, shutting down this beautiful Airwolf, aka Bell 222, a new helicopter. An absolutely amazing machine. Okay, transponder off.
Center, American 1456 Heavy, climbing through 19,000
Yeah, I
to
guess-
flight level 210.
That's just for
American 1456 Albuquerque
14
Center, comment
minutes.
maintain flight level 390.
United buses post, and now let's stop the
Albuquerque Center,
Wow.
American 633, flight level.
down. Engine
American
2.
633 Albuquerque Center, comment maintain
Got the
flight
fuel.
level 370.
Climb maintain 370, American 633.
Southwest 706, disregard.
Below 55%. Rotor brake applied. Here we go. Right. Belts, no smoking off. Hydraulic systems off. Fuel valve off. And lights off. Interior lights off, and the battery finally would be turned off. Let's let everyone out.
Southwest 706, contact Kansas City Center 125.72.
Okay, going to Kansas City Center 12572, Southwest 706. Thanks for the ATC today.
And
United
this is gonna be it for
660,
today, guys.
contact Kansas City Center 125.72.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Southwest 5472, contact Los
your-
Angeles Center 125.8.
Your Speak, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the agency. So
United
here's
660,
it, guys.
contact Kansas City
A
Center
new helicopter in our hangar,
125.72.
and honestly, I love
Kansas
it.
City, we'll see United 660.
So for now, thank you for joining me.
American 4,
Definitely
Courtesy
recommend
42,
checking it out.
contact Los
Again,
Angeles Center
here's the link to
125.8.
this beautiful bird. If you're into helicopters and you like the 80s, definitely check this out. Just $25, and it's only starting. Gonna be improving along the way. As the developers said, is gonna be continuing development for years to come. So definitely check this out. And for now, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Diana.
Boeing calling, say the
I do
number
all
for
kind
the call sign.
of flying, maybe except combat.
Charlie Hotel.
So follow if you want to support, subscribe if you don't, no problem. For now, guys, let's see who we
Boeing
can
480,
rate now.
Charlie Hotel, Albuquerque Center, squawk 0770.
0770.
And that fly by
Let's see who is
3555, still on frequency, contact Albuquerque approach on 127.4 for your clearance.
127.4, fly 3555,
Well, look at
thank
this,
you.
B-Dub is flying NGU. So let's say hi to BW Simulations.
American 842,
Our good
Albuquerque
friend,
Center.
Brett. A virtual ATC2. Now guys, thank you and goodbye.